let's have a look inside the box and see that first stage. Am I impressed? So it's a magnetically sealed box at the side there, no more sliding it out. The S6 box wasn't, it didn't have that slight flourish, and it was white, and now this one is black. And there we go. This is the gold platinum version of the S7 Edge, and it looks beautiful. First off, it feels super sleek, super smooth. This is a bit of sci-fi right there. This feels absolutely fantastic. You've got the Corning Gorilla Glass 4 there, with protecting that QHD screen that absolutely pops. The metal frame is luxurious. It feels well crafted. It's IP68, obviously. Dust and waterproof. That's 1.5 meters per 30 minutes. It's a fantastic addition to the Samsung Galaxy range. Obviously, the other versions of the phone had this. The S5 and the S5 Neo were both IP67, but this is IP68, so this is like the Sony Z5. And it feels great. It feels beautiful. It feels strong, yet light. You know, it's extremely well balanced in terms of its weight and in terms of how that feels. It feels solid, it feels well manufactured, it feels classy, it feels reassuringly heavy, a bit like the HTC M9. That felt heavy with its gunmetal aluminium chassis, for want of a better word. This has that same vibe, but it's slightly lighter. It feels sleeker, it feels sexier. This is beautiful. We have the usual design here, the home button, we've got the front camera, we've obviously got that beveled edge with the curved screen, you've got the volume rockers there on the side, you've got the usual 3.5mm jack, USB connection speaker there. We look at the back, we've got that slightly curved edge. It feels beautiful. The 12 megapixel camera there, the fingerprint sensor up there, and most noticeably here in terms of a design change, the SIM card is now located at the top of the phone rather than at the side of the phone. This is a big change, and you can get a dual version of this phone. I think this is the single version, clearly, and yeah, that's fantastic. So far, 10 out of 10. This thing's a knockout. It's beautiful. I may not personally have gone for a platinum gold. That's what they sent us. I'd imagine in the white or the black, it may even look slightly better. But this two-tone metallic platinum gold design is very nice and may well appeal to more women out there, or men, it doesn't really matter. It's got that kind of slick vibe to it. So let's take a look inside the box. What can you expect from the S7 Edge? Right, firstly, you've got your little booklet there. This is black as well to complement the box. You've got your SIM card pin there for taking the SIM card in and out, very useful. And then here we have the charging array and the headphones. This is very beautifully packaged. You can see everything fits nice and neatly together. It's visually appealing when you look at it. The charger is your usual fast charger. Now, something to remember about this, because obviously the Galaxy S7 comes with fast charging. It will charge 60% in 30 minutes. It's got the 3600 milliamp battery on the S7 Edge, so it holds quite a lot of charge. This thing is a heftier version. However, you do need to keep hold of this charger. You need to use the original charger or a compatible replacement if you want to take advantage of the fast charging. I found this with my S6. When I used the original charger, quick charge was enabled and it would charge super quickly. If I used any other charger, it wouldn't. So definitely try to keep hold of this. It will charge at usual rates if you don't use this. So that's useful. You have this USB connector here with the small micro USB, the thin connection there. I forget what class it is. It's not the class C. There was a lot of talk about this pre-release of this phone, that Samsung had decided to stick with the more traditional micro USB connections rather than move into the class C, which is that super kind of flat one with the curved edges found on the iPhone and on the Windows phones. It makes no difference to me. I'm not bothered about that, but obviously more tech purists out there got in a bit of a fluster about this. Why didn't they go for the latest class? They didn't, and this is a connector obviously, if you need to use that medium one, and that goes there, so that's handy. We've got the USB cable here, and as you can see, it's the standard micro USB connector there, and there's the wire. Now, most importantly, as far as I'm concerned, is I want to talk a little bit about the headphones. Samsung Galaxy range headphones are fantastic, and the S6 came with a brilliant pair of headphones. To my mind, the best of any phone that's out there. Hands down, iPhone, all the others, I don't like the headphones. These headphones are brilliant, and one of the reasons for that is that I like the headphones to fit very neatly in my ear and snugly. The ones that the more usual modern design with the little kind of spongy bit on the end, to me they always fall out of my ears. I find it uncomfortable. These Samsung ones have that kind of hybrid design. They're like the old headphones that had the big round kind of mushroom end on them. They would sit nicely in the ear. These ones have this kind of curved modern design. Let's open this up. There we go. It's a beautiful, nice little box. And there we have it. You can see there. We have this very, very kind of ergonomic and sleek design, and these things sound fantastic. Brilliant. To my mind, as I said, the best on the market. If you listen to audiobooks or things like that, I've found that they sound better through these headphones. I mean, audiobooks, you know, if you get them from Audible or what have you, there's an incredible, you know, disparity sometimes in quality of the recording, and it can be quite tinny or a bit thin or this kind of stuff, and in some headphones it won't sound very good. These sound very good, and obviously music sounds great too. But most importantly, over and above that, is you have these lovely plastic kind of rubbery slide over things. You get two sets, and this sits over the headphone itself. Now this does a couple of things. Firstly, it molds itself quite nicely to your ear because there's this rubbery stuff there. It sits in there and it's very comfortable, and it makes it quite difficult for them to come out, which is great. Secondly, obviously, if you wanted to share headphones with somebody and you felt a little bit uncomfortable, you weren't sure about the state of their ears, I know it's something we don't like to talk about, but you can sometimes be a bit hesitant with someone you don't know very well, offering them a headphone or all the rest of it. You don't know if they've got a lot of wax in their ears. Obviously, here you've got this little kind of protector, and so that can allay your fears there, and you can share your headphones. A small thing, but it's something that occurred to me. And obviously this will have to do with the waterproofing of the phone equally at the same time. It's that kind of sport kind of angle, you know, if you're running and sweating lots or doing that kind of stuff, this will keep the headphone in the ear. It's a fantastic thing, and to my mind it's, you know, it may sound strange, but it's why I would perhaps choose a Samsung over some other phones in this class. It's down to the small details like that. I like those small details, and having played with every single other phone on the market, I've got to say these are the best. I'll put myself out there. I love them. I think they're brilliant, and it's a lovely little touch. Obviously the Sony Z5 doesn't come with headphones because of its clear audio and plus technologies and stuff like that, but you know, they want you to use your own headphones. Samsung have done a great one here. It's fantastic, and I love it. So there we go. That's the headphones. I put that on the right way. Doesn't really matter. Let's put that back in there. And there we have it. That is the Samsung Galaxy Edge S7 unboxing, and the next video we do will be the full review of the S7 Edge. And yeah, I'm very excited. Please subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and we do lots of competitions and review lots of phones and do lots of interesting things, and we'd love for you to carry on watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed it, and this is a beautiful phone. I tell you, this feels good. When you open this up, it feels great. As I said, I've opened up all the other ones, and with all the other manufacturers and stuff, and they're all beautiful items, you know. iPhone is fantastic, the Sony Xperia series is fantastic, the HTCs are fantastic, all the top class phones, you know, they're beautiful pieces of design in their own right. I have to say, this S7 Edge, it's fantastic, it's beautiful. It's really like a wow, I feel I have something here, and well done to Samsung for that. As I said, I'm looking forward to doing the review. I'm prattling on now. You've probably got the info that you need. Check it out. It's beautiful. Take care.